Everybody heard a joke about a priest, a rabbi, and a minister walking into a bar. But have you heard the one about a high priest, a bush doctor, and a minister of Propaganja meeting up at a coffee shop to talk to a high scientist? What a thing to tell the king. WEED Propaganja Radio presents BTS, the Bush Tea Sessions.
Well, when I said I'm ready in the evening, it's the same way.
Yo, you see, man.
Every day, man, who you telling that they don't want you to they don't propose a bush tea after that? After that, they need to like topics and dain'ja, dain'ja, and look at that. Now, I mean, and them very meaning that sex topic and them kind of thing.
It's not sex, it's relationship topics. It's like, you know what I mean? It's just bush tea after that.
I don't, you the same person tell me that you don't deal with shit. So a relationship nonsense you're telling me about?
I don't deal with shit, that's why it's a perfect person to hear and man talk about it and give my 2 cents.
Is that whole thing, if it gonna be anything, like I tell you, it's a union between a man and a woman, man. Ain't no relationship from the minute.
Yeah.
How about me and you team up on that?
You are in a relationship, you just put 3 years on top of your thing. Every relationship, from the minute they say, when it's relationship, treat it after they have problems.
Straight up.
I want, hey, fuck this guy, this poor man. I want you to hear what this brother got to say about the poor man. You need to
take his face. I can't use his face. I'm going to ask
so 3 times we got his speaker. Since he was what people are worried about him, choosing one of his students come to school with. You can't blame nobody,
right?
But yet still, inside of you already, the effects of such may not manifest until when you're 60.
So man was already eating from a holistic standpoint, even when man didn't even know it. You check? It's only when man made it old and forward. I
was enjoying myself in my seat in a franchise. I will put towards my computer and I will burn you out, you know. Because guess your grandmother was a fool, just like my grandmother was a fool.
Correct.
My grandmother.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, it's just like my father. Since he was raised on certain animals, he could continue to eat. But guess what? What I'm proposing to my father is, he ate animals that he saw eat grass. The animals that you buy out at the store, you have no idea if it's animal or human. First things first.
Yeah. Straight up.
You see what I'm saying? You don't know.
Because false meat in the supermarkets.
False labeling is a direct thing because some of them state and tell you the color added.
Yeah.
Why would you need to add red to an animal that already possess blood? That don't make sense.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? To the meat market, I would cheat some of them.
Alright.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm telling you, franchise. Like forever franchise say, right? Kentucky Fried Chicken, right?
Yeah.
The man say he eat chicken from 7-Eleven and a hot dog from 7-Eleven, right?
Aye. Look, you know what? We got back up a little bit because you see what happened is back to where part we was with the plumbing, you know. Because if you got most of we living on the earth, like we're cognizant of ourselves 30 years, 35, 25, 40 years old, older, wherever. Now, a lot of us haven't take a lot of any necessary step in terms of cleansing our body, like in parallel to like when you're doing plumbing. To a house that been existing for like 10 years, 15 years, and you got plumbing situations when you go through the pipe them clog up with food will build up over time. And guess what? Even oil, you see the oil in the pipe, they stone hard and cake up You check? So now you got a small passage hole, right? Through these pipes. No, the body is like that. You know what I mean? So when I say take the necessary steps, alright, no solutions, because like you could go and get yourself clean out. You know, drink the necessary bush them. They got this thing. I'm trying to remember, it just slipped my mind, man. Gosh, ain't in my mind right now, but they got a lot of necessary steps that you could take to cleanse yourself, right? You see me? So you won't be clogged up, and that way now you'll prevent yourself from getting sick or being susceptible to many kind of illnesses. You know what I mean? Because you're keeping your body, the internal clean. Because some people feel say it's just because you look good outside. Some of them fat, some of them gal got big body and things. Them feel say boy they look good. Nobody can tell them nothing. You check, and inside dirty.
This is an aspect where danger ain't understand.
Aye.
I coming from the lines of a cheap day. I purify my mind first, and from the time I purify my mind and decalcify my pineal gland, you know what I mean? I use my powers to heal myself internally before I start healing others externally, you know what I'm saying?
Straight.
Yeah, that's what the man saying, franchise, right? Although you snake out the pipe, right? There is deposits of what seem like mud, right? Although it ain't clogged no more, you know. The lining of the pipes, right? Where these fluids passing over, the mud stain right there, the mud ain't even halfway in the pipe no more because you snake it out.
Right.
You get out the clog, but now you got to do it a little bit further. You got to do your cleansing. What I mean, your cleansing, like aloe.
Aye.
You know what I mean? Simple. Aloe and orange juice or you know, things like that.
Man.
While you're not eating, because the thing is, in this country, right, they like to tell you, you could do this and you could do that. But I propose to people that you could do it, yes, you will have momentary fix, right?
Right.
But what you have to really do is fully cleanse out. You can't keep pouring stuff in your mouth when you just snake out a little bit.
Right.
You can flush it out with hot water.
Man.
Over and over and over and over until now.
Fire.
Hopefully you don't need no pipes.
Man, hey, let me tell you, it like you could learn a lot from when the man come to fix your house, you know. Because, okay, let's say the man them done snake out the pipe them, everything unclogged. You drain them running good now, you could use your sink. You check. Guess what? Before the man leave out your house, he will tell you, listen, I see a lot of oil down there. Don't throw any oil in the sink. Alright? If you see hair down there, he say, hey, make sure you don't put no hair. Alright? So guess what? You see them two little instruction right there? It's serious, you know, because guess what? He telling you, in order to keep your pipes them clean, you gotta stop putting the things them in it what gonna clog it up. You see me? That gonna cause this big set of cloggage. Simple.
That's what I tell people. My grandmother was a fool, just like your grandmother was a fool.
Aye.
Because they used to eat coconut oil, right? But somebody influenced them to go to the store and buy corn oil and vegetable oil and butter.
Okay.
Right? And as soon as sorted, like the chicken, right, or sorted things where one grandparents used to cook, from the minute, now guess what now, you know, if you leave it out, you don't see what's going on, right?
Yeah.
But from the minute the temperature drop a little bit, you see it turn into some pepper blubber.
Aye.
Right?
Aye.
No. Great. But these things that boil like hundreds, so your body itself can't even heat them up enough. to really flush them out.
To really flush it.
What you gonna do?
Right.
When you're fully cleansed now, or you have to stop use certain type of use, you know?
Aye.
These are the overs, but guess what? When you buy food and you know what kind of eye they use?
Carnel.
So,
Hey.
okay, now
Hey.
I'm ready for some high science now.
Go on.
You talk about high science, now you see my high science there? That's my science.
So we agree, right, about the clogging, right?
You have to agree. Because the analogy the man used is to a person who
I
has
use the same analogy. I'm using the same analogy. But
taken choice. You see what I'm saying? So he said if it's a 15-year-old house versus a person who is 25, 30, or 35, you check. So for you franchise specifically, right, use what? About 30 years, right? Right?
Man.
You cleansed,
Hey.
right?
Deep cleansing and watch the deep cleansing. Cause watch you know. Okay, if you never take a colon cleanse yet, right? Then you never really deep clean. Or if you never really take like a 30-day fast at least, or you see me?
yeah, man didn't do them.
Okay, no, I ain't exempting you because, but I saying in general, if you really did some of these things, you know for sure. If you's a person who's 30 years old, 35, 40 years old, you never do certain things, man, you got a lot muck in you. You see me? In your colons, in all over. You see me? Say it again.
What franchise do, the Lord does bless whatever, you know what I mean, the Lord consume. So therefore, from that blessing, what causes the blockage? A disharmony. What you have to do is remove that disharmony so everything goes through you smoothly. Okay? Suffering is the cause of blockage, you know.
We directly reflect what we put in our body.
Yeah.
And it does. It don't have to reflect in a year, 15, 20. It can reflect in 30, 40, 50 because at 40 years and like most of us right now, the three of we, right? Our life expectancy, we still have more than half our life to go. More than half our life to go in our life expectancy. Because as an African American, our life expectancy is about 80 something to 90 something. You see what I'm saying? So that's our blessing you talking. That means my body, I want to look at it is you playing wrong the Most High. That's how I want to look at it. The Most High is a comedian to I. That's how I want to see the Most High. The Most High like to crack joke, you know. So you say, yeah, this brother you feel say he a bless this and he know better. Guess what? I go deal with him later.
Okay.
Being so ignorant.
Alright. Man, it's just like the saying, it's just like the saying, he that know the right and do the wrong shall be spanked with many stripes, you know. Yeah, and it's like, what you know, you remember now, ignorance is bliss, you know. Hey,
you reach a certain vibration, a certain height, the line between wrong and right is like, you know what I mean, God's just do as God's will, you know what I mean.
No, that's what them turn the wall into now. That's what them turn the wall into now. That's one of the purposes. Because remember now, this wall that we live in right now, right, was established by slavery, right? And it's like we as a people was brought from Africa into the Western wall as slave, as chattel to build up this Western wall. You see me? So it's like, and this Western wall wasn't built off positivity and righteousness and everything dandy. This thing was some brutal things. You see me? Selfishness and guys just taking other people's things. You see me? So we in a world now that ain't really corresponding to good. You see me? Like it's not a world that really on the good side. So you in yourself and your meditation, you got to know yourself to know that alright. That's why this whole black thing is going on, because go look back to our past. Go back to Africa. Because remember, we gotta remember Africa, because who them trying to make us be today is not who we are. You know, and the only way we gonna know ourselves is if we go and learn our history and stop living in the confused ways that them man have we in. Because in this world,
the right term. Confused, because it's a con.
It's a con. You see?
It's a con. When we come from Africa, we never had no rice in our pocket.
Okay.
We never had cheese.
Alright.
All the things we experiencing now. So unless we go and find out what the indigenous African ate. And when I did it, I find out these brothers would rather eat certain leaf.
Okay.
They would just look at the leaf.
Okay.
They will just pick the leaf and
Eat the leaf.
They weren't even too worried about cooking certain food.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright.
We need to.
Alright.
We as black people like to fuck.
Hey.
Like saying, once you go up to the mountains and come down a few times, let's just say things get a bit clearer.
Yeah, but if you go up in the mountains, right, franchise, you know, as a man, you're up in the hills, right? When you go up in the mountains, you will be amongst the nature, everything of nature. When I'll tell you, no, that's what I'll tell you, burn fire, because when fire starts to burn, you know what happens? I'll make it
run, man, waving.
And when you're up in them, they have no natural fire unless when things get brown, quote unquote, right? Mm-hmm. The fire from the sun, the ultimate fire that we know, to ignite that brush, that land and its own. But guess what? After that, what happened? After all the animals that were mashing up that place that didn't belong, and they will come to overtake other animals. When that fire done, right? You just start to see little trees sprout up after.
Aye.
And then after the little trees sprout up, then you start to see younger animals come. And now them, you don't have to worry about the snake and the mongoose and the wolf and the coyote. You check?
Alright.
But if you've been in a can, if you canning yourself, and I don't say you're doing it to yourself, why I take it this you want to think with you are the right thing.
Right.
But if you bless, right, your things, right? When you go up in the hill, your mind will tell you, you know, why should I have to bless this? It is already blessed. Whatever is of the nature, whatever is of the Most High, is already blessed from the creation of it. So a process, something that's processed. You blessing oil, quote unquote. You blessing toothpaste, quote unquote. But guess what? You need to bless each ingredient, man. You need to take.
It's no 5-second process and there's no 10-second process.
Well,
yeah.
Just like how you saying 5 seconds and 10 seconds, it's just like the effects of it in a 5-year or 10-year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like garlic, for instance.
Okay.
Right?
That's another one. Yeah.
But garlic is so good for you. And what I'm telling them is this.
Even Queen,
the cars misfire.
Okay, right.
Yeah, man, garlic toxic.
Society itself tells you, right? If garlic is good for you, right? Why is it tonight in all sorts of apples and all sorts of media? You know what I mean? That alone should tell you that garlic is bad for you.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, like, when he just said not good, and he says,
yeah, see that? This one is one who's convinced garlic is good for you.
Nah, man.
Garlic has pasties, right? But garlic as a whole, they do so bad. If garlic was so good, they wouldn't put it in every food that we have. Right. That's why I tell you the processed food is a demon.
Okay, that's why.
You see garlic in the ketchup. You see garlic in the barbecue sauce. They know what they're doing. Garlic and toothpaste. Right? You see that combination?
Oh gosh.
They
A killer.
Together is a killer.
Killer that.
So, they ain't gonna give you death tips. They gonna give you.
Hey, but back up.
In the morning and brush them up with toothpicks.
Fire. But back up though. You remember now you touch upon the can, right? Because that's one of the big one was spread over so many products, you know. And that can is a killer. You see, and no people don't know.
The can in everything.
In everything, and you see, and you know something too. Fire. What you know? There is a serious topic because watch coming up as Ras. A lot of us being miseducated too, because although we were natural and not eating dead, but we were eating certain things that wasn't good to eat. What they ain't grow natural.
Or we didn't know no better.
You know what I mean? So much of that can in the soup. Up to now, Rasta is be selling canned soup. You check? Killing the people them. But one they may know. Yeah, roast can, boil can, and in the foil paper. You see that foil paper there too? That foil paper mashing up your brain. That combination right there is just death.
Okay, what your grandmother used to put everything when she cook. File. Eh? I say, yeah, it's a serious thing. Right? And the plate is an orchestration to slowly get thick.
Yeah.
That's why the Rastaman them are back in the place calabash.
Alright. Yeah. Look at that.
Okay, but everybody know that now. Everybody knows that. But everybody still doing it. So but that's what a lot of people still do it because they're so pre-conditioned to don't care now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like these four. What you see, a lot of people, and I tell my youth this, because for me, you as you learn it, you need to show the offspring around you, so that now they learn at a younger age,
right?
So that they show, because guess what, they gonna learn. If you start the math, they ain't got to go back and learn it. No, they could transfer and as more things come out and more knowledge come out.
Yeah, what thunder rolling big time.
Offspring.
Fire. You see, but even that is our next topic there too, you know, fire. Because some people convinced, right, that you should just bring up the children them anyway, right? And then when they reach 18, then they gonna decide if they want to do right things. So now some people convincing. So now it's like you as a parent, they convinced that you shouldn't do your job. You know, parenting. You know what I mean? They say no, the car is Babylon come up with another can there, you know. Like, oh, just, you know what I mean? They're young, you know, when they grow old, they'll make up their minds. No, you got to teach them these right things when they're young, when their brain's young and tender. Because if you ain't teaching them the right thing and all they're learning is folly, when they reach 18, you think they're going to want to do anything good? Folly, they want to continue.
No, sir.
Yeah, except a percentage. You're right. Because we come up like that. Man come up eating chicken.
I come up with a lot.
Them thing.
Different. Exactly.
You see that we make that choice.
But what? It ain't just your children, you know. When you reach, if you raise your children right, when you reach a certain age and they gain more knowledge, because now they have time to intake new information if certain things is a way of life for them.
Yeah.
Now, like for me, going back now, I'm teaching my parents.
Yeah.
Right? So like, my mother, right? My mother blind, right?
Yes, I.
Mother is almost blind due to drinking Coca-Cola. That's why my mother attributes for blindness. She figure, she play back in her brain. what is the one thing that I was telling myself? She used to drink 1 can of Coke for a day.
Per day. Huh.
But so it lead to the point where she blind, she get diabetes, and she had to check her blood pressure. Now that she
Is from the diabetes or?
Huh?
The blindness ain't stem from the diabetes, so like the cold gear diabetes stem the blindness.
Franchise, that's a can. Because they want you to think that this comes from that time. These are things we've been developing over these bad ways of eating from you.
Right. Wow, that's so serious, don't that?
My mother started, and mother don't eat no kind of bread, rice, certain things. She don't drink cold water. There is changes my mother making in her life, right? That last week, my mother went to the doctor, and the doctor said, "What? You're doing so good that I'm not going to give you any labs for another year." Now, my mother smart enough to realize that's a doctor, and she playing smart.
All right.
I said, "Oh, she thinks she's smart. She comes, labs for me cholesterol and da. So now my mother knows. This is a brain move. I am going to do everything she want it."
Right.
Certain people that say, "Yeah, that be good," and they start rejoice, and they say, "Man, I got a little bit of this now,
right,
and a little bit of that now." The little bit thing will kill me. How do you know that?
How you know that? What do you mean?
One thing I tell you, if you ain't black, you're definitely running a gamble.
Hey, fire.
You at this company.
You know what the thing is? It's so crazy because back in the day, them discriminate against Rastafari so much, right? That the person that advocated all these positive things, that in these latter days and the days to come, everyone gonna have to play a part. You're gonna have to pay interest to your health. You're gonna have to deal with eating in a certain way. That the Rasta man been doing that you say was crazy.
I've been burning out them Rasta.
Hey, enough people gotta get burning up. Go on fire.
A long time to go and I see them, right? Because I wanted to address the Rasta first. Before I eat, because I was tired of the Rasta man them telling me about frying tofu.
Okay.
I see crazy. I took it upon myself to go to Morrow, Georgia, north of Atlanta. There is a tofu factory, right? And ain't nothing stinker than outside of the tofu factory.
Oh, bad. Look at that.
Big up Pressure. Pressure boss fight is who tell me before I not eat. Pressure say, "Yo, you know that tofu and sheetrock have the same ingredient."
Okay. Look at that.
And I start to use my common sense. Why do tofu stay in water? So it goes this soft. But if you throw water and wrap it up and mushy.
Right.
So it just leave me, and then the next point is the tofu, which is the soy, the raise a man level of estrogen in it.
Correct.
So some of them Rasta were cool and soft and blessed because they were soft. They were turning themselves into faggot.
Fool. Correct. Yeah, man, you're right.
The Rasta children, we gonna put tofu in ital pot. How could that be a ital pot?
Ital with tofu in it.
Tofu in there.
Straightness.
Well, let's not act like the government having them poisoning the popcorn and people in Atlanta give from smoking or giving them more feminine feelings through weed.
Well, that's another thing there too.
Weed and all.
That's another thing there.
Everybody want to eat with no seed, right? I will tell you first things first, right? That was a trick. That's a next.
That's another. Yeah, man. That's a can.
Because they take out the seed. Take out the seed out of the watermelon. They remove the seeds so that you can't reproduce nothing for yourself.
Correct. Hey, Fire. You remember now? Think about it. You remember we got some saying that say we are what we eat, right? So it's like you. Okay. Now, if you then eating, reverse nickel. if you there eating a cow, what dead screaming for your life, full of fear, right? Full of all kind of mixed up emotions and death. And then when you eat that cow, that energy going into you, right? Okay. When you go eat them fruits, who ain't got no seeds, you barren in your own self, because you gonna become someone that can't bear, that can't produce, whether it be mentally, physically, or spiritually. Because these guys work in science upon people, you know.
Exactly. But this is why I explain to dain'ja, that ain't anything man will consume. From the time you sense that notation of suffering or that notation of, you know what I mean?
Francis, when you don't have you ever sensed suffering in a banana?
Yeah.
Where in a banana?
It was kind of like, you know, I mean, it was turning.
Because the common banana was already re-engineered.
Yeah.
Whether it look good or not, because they don't have seeds on the inside. No.
Blessed.
I'm coming. Close the door.
You see the black seeds on it.
Yeah, I come in there. Hey.
Never walking at the store. All bananas that come to the store greening. They check right to the market.
Yeah.
So when you eat these banana and think it, the fatting of the cause you to go to the bathroom, you're doing the complete opposite. But the brain telling you, yeah man, you get fiber. I want to eat some banana.
Yeah.
And not realize that we eating that genetically modified banana.
Correct. All the time.
Still want the banana, but the little short one them. But they're not sweet. So that's the reason. You see the fig? Them, even the fig them. We as island people, right? Love to say, well, I want a little fig them. Them little fig, right, is another manipulation.
Correct.
The regular, the wild banana, and the fat, and the don't taste too good. You check it? But your taste buds will fool you, and your brain will fool you because guess what? What the eyes don't see, and what the eyes don't see, the mouth can't tell. Straight up. Carrot is the next one. Where carrot come from? Rastaman love carrot. Yeah, man, I put some carrot in my pot. Carrot. That's carrot good for your eyes. And this kind of nonsense.
Correct.
And the one thing, right, I will tell you, you see how the man talk about seeds? I have 2 seeds that are tangled. About 8 inches below higher than able string. So I don't eat seeds because I got to eat my seeds.
Yeah.
They got, for instance, avocado was manipulated, right? But if you eat seed of the avocado, it's better than eating the outside.
The avocado, yeah. And you know, that's one of the problems them we facing, because you know what happened? Babylon teach me so crazy, it's so mad. God, watch this. Think about the soursop. And you know, a lot of people onto, well, you could boil the soursop leaves, right? You could use the soursop. You know what I mean? You can even use the roots. You see me? Good. But that applies to many other plants too, you know. And once it be like half stepping on the thing. You see?
That's what people used to laugh at me when I was a youth man. When I used to eat get leaf.
Rastaman.
Honorable. Blessed our King. We got another brother in the resentment on the Facebook here. We got Negos Escobar. You know? I got the
welcome. You know what I mean?
yeah, man. I saw you, you know.
Hey, let the Rastaman know, right? Let the Rastaman know he talking facts, you know.
Yeah, man. The man say he want you to know you're talking facts.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
but me and Eagles, that's what I have to read.
I is a man, I don't read my Bible, right?
Yes, I.
But the fifth, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they say let there be light. They say all these different things, right? But the fifth sentence in the Bible says, I'm giving you all seed bearing plants to you. Genesis 1, no, actually the 12th, as in Genesis 1:12. So the 12th sentence, correction, the 12th. Out of all they write it, the number 12 sentence say, I'm giving you all seed bearing plants to use. Right?
Yeah.
But even in a world now, when even ganja, right? Man, let's not show it ganja, say, they shall get seed. I don't tell people just take the seed and bite it up now.
I eat it now? Okay.
Bite it up.
Why you moving so slow?
I go and I take them same seed and I give them to my parakeet them and so. Ain't nothing they love more than that.
Eat it up. Good.
True.
All right.
Strong bird.
Straight.
And they gonna eat it.
Close that door. Close that door.
Turn away from it.
Close
You
that
see
door.
what I'm saying?
Close that door.
Since wife plugged out the TV from the background.
And it's rare, it's really a rare thing because even avocado, I don't know much people will do it, but from you take an avocado seed, leave it dry. After it dry, the outer shell will kind of come off. It'll have like a soft insect that's just like a guinea seed.
Yeah, you go eat it.
You go eat that.
Yeah,
So
man.
for me, I just blend it up. And
Blend
put
it.
in
Oh,
my
okay.
drinks.
All right.
Now, I don't drink more than I don't eat because I'm getting my nutrients. My
Man.
body is made of majority liquid. So why don't keep pouring in food? It don't make sense.
It make
Come
no
on.
sense. Straightness.
What about
Nothing.
watermelon skin? When you say rabbit, when I used to eat the watermelon skin too.
Well, watermelon is a funny one. You go careful with sorting watermelon because a watermelon ain't supposed to be so big either. You check? That's a neck.
The skin was good for rough age, right? That's why I used to eat the green part.
Well, you could eat the skin because it's just like a mango. When you find a good fruit, right?
I eat mango skin too, man. You say rabbit, so eating mango skin.
Yeah.
Fruit, to the bark, to the leaf, to the fruit, to the seed of the fruit. Because when you eat the seed of something, you complete in the cycle.
All right. Yeah, man. Even the root of it, because I remember when man was living in Tola, you know, back in the day, man, right? Cause we used to go up the hill and thing, you know, plant enough ganja and so. All right. Guess what? It had some people. I got this brethren. His sister used to come for the root, the ganja root, because her son used to have bronchitis, and the root good for bronchitis. You see me, like boil the ganja root. But you see, you ain't gonna really get out of burning it. But you see me, so you got complete the cycle. You got if you got some kind of problem developing within you, right? If you complete in many cycles, that's why I'd say, you know, it's like we gotta do this process on many of the foods. Like make sure we eat the leaf, eat the fruit, the seed, the stem, the root. Because each part got something for you.
Hey, what you think Babylon creating all the fast food in the place, eh?
What the man say?
No, I asking the item what you think all the fast food going up in the place. Because man, hey, watch, check our science, right? Check our science, right? And this for all of the item home, you know. We going up in our age, like the I say, we ain't say gonna want to eat no food, man. Cause the food is toxic. The food is toxic.
Straight.
You check, so what we gotta do as Caribbean people, it go back to the ground, the earth, the naturalness, the sunlight, the natural everything. You check? Cause everything going poison, it done poison already item. Even the words, the language, even the language we using is poison.
So when you are blessing, you are this and blessing, you that you blessing poison.
Straight.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it ain't gonna kill you immediately. You thanks and praise for your but you're eating poison.
All right.
Once the Lord is in control, the Lord knows how to walk that balance. As everything and anything man does consume, man don't know what to consume and what not to consume.
what I'm going to employ is this, right? You're wasting valuable time then.
Yeah.
Because if you take time out to bless something, you shouldn't eat it. Because the things what don't need blessing,
you are so right. You are so right, because there has been many times that in the process of going through a claims in, you just get a vibe like, man, I can't purify this thing, man. Let me just leave it.
Because see what you say?
True.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you certain things you don't need like water then. When you go, I went Walmart yesterday. I don't normally go Walmart. I went Walmart yesterday. They call it the neighborhood Walmart, like the grocery store Walmart. Not the one that sell all the vacuums them and all them things.
Yeah. Down to my water and the cup, I just drink my water. It is blessed.
And see, when you go buy water, why buy distilled water, drinking water, purified water, when you are going to bless it? Why not go get the natural spring water, where it don't bless comes from a natural source? The Most High don't bless it, because
and it ain't corrupted.
Franchise is just like everybody like to say the devil this and the devil that. Well, I will tell you, the devil is a blessed soul, because where the devil come from? If the devil come from God because he was an angel, that means the devil himself is blessed. But it's the nonsense that the people constructed in their mind that's giving it power. So the system that we live in, if we live in this country, right, that the people who don't control the food and the people who don't control the medicine is the same people that simply telling you, hey, the business are making money, so they will give you food that's going to make you sick.
Straight.
Because when my youth are cold now, right? And you know, tell her, know why you're sick? It's from all the cheese and all the cake.
All right.
And I
I'm so glad you said that, right? Because the missus, they got like a set of remote code and all those things. You think all that really helping? You think all that helping? You just still hey.
It's scary.
You know what I say for ya? I got that saying to myself, you know. I say it's not what you do, you know. It's what you don't do. You check? Yeah, because this is what happened. Hey, that is what separates the wolf from the sheep from the wolf, you know. Because guess what happened? In this world we live in right now, you got people that gonna cloak themselves with these types of positive gestures, whether it be the clothes or like the eating or whatever certain type of thinking. But but guess what? So guess what? They never cut off the thing what them not supposed to be doing. Exactly. And then they cloak themselves with these things to look a certain way. And that's a wolf in sheep clothing. Because when you're a sheep,
that's the reason when I started and I tried and I was a braidhead. Every time I see a Rasta, I wanted them to tell me something. Because I wanted to tell them, look, I go start with Ayo. Because you ain't saying religion. For deal with the religion them later. But if you gonna say this is a way of life, you can't just walk it and do it. No. You got to emulate, you got to show by example. Not who Mr. Franchise have the power to bless the thing. What about the person who just admire you and see you eating this and not know how you bless it or not know how to bless it, not know that they capable of doing certain things. So for this when I go out in the yard, I don't spend a little bit of time and just eat it. So you think I lose my time in it?
Fire Congo.
My time, my onion them. I just go outside and I block off a piece and just eat.
Aye. Fire. You know, our next thing too. You know how a man is developed discipline? He has developed discipline from what not to do. You see?
Not to do.
Yes.
When you're used to it.
Right, like what not to do. Like, okay,
Okay, raise eat ital, right? But one basic example is like, okay, don't go eat no dead, right? So you're eating ital food as you go along, and the what not to do is don't go eat no dead. Don't regress.
It's gonna be shown in your face.
Do you understand that part though? Don't eat no dead. Do you know what they mean by that?
Well, it's a lot of things, because it's just like some of the vegetables what the man got in the supermarket done frost out already and they no good.
That's what you have to use your thought, and you gotta use your higher vibration to seek out the ones that is, you know what I mean, this one has suffered, this one is unclean, okay, this one is the right one.
Right, so you always gotta be upon it. You know, and you develop discipline, because you gonna know what not, you gonna know what to do. You know the ins and outs.
Franchise.
Have to consume this. You can go without consuming this, but you know that some people put it in front of them, they can't resist it.
Yeah. Franchise, you can't depend them thing there. Where you say Negos Escobar?
Franchise, go hear me? Franchise, go hear me?
You go hear Negos?
Franchise,
yeah, go ahead, Negos.
Franchise, we grow up, and even you, Juma, from little child, we grow up with discipline that don't come. We come with discipline that don't come in no hands, you know.
All right.
So all parents in the friggin' ear. When you don't listen, like mommy will tell you, don't go downstairs wrong them man. And we like little man, wanna be big man. And we gone on the street with them same man mommy tell we don't go down the street with.
Okay.
And what happened to we? Okay. We get a fucking discipline that mommy self can't give we.
All right. You see.
Okay then. And I that's why I can't listen to what I say. I can't over what he's saying. Because
you're right.
Even people of the blessed times was misled with sorted information.
Yeah, man, correct.
I don't.
Information ain't coming from old people. My information coming from the elders. When I go on these mystical journeys, I just come back with this knowledge.
That's what you're saying, franchise, but that's what I'm implying. That the elders from the past was misled from time to time to time. Misleading.
Offspring of slavery, you know what I mean? It ain't too far. It ain't too far.
You won't tie me in that bunch. You're not. I will bonfire on you. If you think I talk about even as far back as just slavery, slavery been
Hey, Juma.
Yeah. Go ahead.
The other brethren on the line, he got a serious point, you know. Because what? I would agree. And I would add to this, right? He said some of the elder them were wrong. True. And that's why Babylon in today now fighting ones like who on this fucking line right now. Because we know.
Yeah.
You check, we know how to decipher, we know how to fucking read between the lines, and we know how to keep shit in order. That's what the fuck them fighting against lions like we. We the one who living for fucking ever. You check?
Yeah.
Because we taking the knowledge from way back then. And we keeping that fucking
we can live forever. Because
that's what it is. That's what it is.
We don't hear about what his name was, Abraham and Sarah, when he was 110 years old and Sarah was 100, right? And they was told like, hey, I'm gonna have a youth, right? You think that was possible without certain pretense? Even them in them times laugh. I said, what you mean we gonna have a youth? I'm too old for that. No such thing. But Babylon still. And Babylon that imprint little footsteps in your brain, even if it's just a peaky toe, that they imprint in your brain.
Right.
Yeah. God and knowledge in existence to it, my lord, and that is spread like a cancer, like a virus, like anything.
Yeah, man.
Dain'ja too. Even the ganja, ganja, they open up certain parts of your pineal gland.
Far right. Hey, far right. I got correct you. Far right, I got correct you.
Fireman say you got correct you, you know.
I got correct you. I got correct you as we talk. I got correct you as we talk. We got watch our words. We got watch our words when we are addressing the sacrament. We can't call it ganja. No man could ganja because we is a farmer jah in this flesh. Even using the English, using it English, it spells.
Yes, I.
You know,
Straight.
we got to call it. We got to call it what it is. It's a sacrament, and every time we smoke it and inhale it, eat it, use it, we become holy. We can't call it ganja, weed, and Lord, and I'm kind of crazy man. Fuck, we can't keep calling it that fire.
Interview that he had the lamb's breath, you know what I mean? Yeah, lamb's breath.
Straight.
To defend myself, right? When I say ganja, I mean what they legalizing now. You see me? Cause this year ain't ganja, you know. You see all of this? This ain't ganja, it's herbs.
I ain't seen you there on the screen at all, fire.
Yes, I.
You see the ganja?
No, we can't see it.
I ain't seen you there on the screen.
Oh, now let me try something there. Okay, you can see now.
He was on the screen before, you know, but then he gone now.
I still there, no. I still there.
That's probably my bad.
Yeah, man.
Wicked youth name franchise, you try to mash up my thing, man. You don't want me done yet.
That's Bob. Hey, that's Babylon trying to intervene, man.
Yeah.
That ain't ganja. That's herbs. Naturally grown herbs.
Yes, sir. Homegrown.
Ganja is what is selling in the store.
Yeah.
You check it? Ganja is what they're legalizing. You check?
But fire. Hey, fire.
They're trying to
fire.
They're trying to
where's that, Negos?
Hey, I got a little.
Go ahead,
you
Negos.
know, for ones like we don't call it legalized because we use it every day, fireman. You see what I'm saying? So, hey, all I try and show the eye, right? All I try and show the item is
ganja.
You're talking about the seedless herb.
Hey, but you know what? You know that's a serious topic there, you know. But you hear this now? I got something to add to it because you see with this whole legalization of the ganja, the marijuana, right? They touching the okay, so them legalizing it recreationally, medicinally, and what the other one is? It is medicinally and recreational, right?
Right.
And then the farmer them could farm, so you get to farm a certain amount. So
now you gotta jump 2 hoops if you want to farm.
Exactly. But here no, this is what them man missing, and this was one of the original settings of this whole healing of the nation. It is the holy sacrament. Okay,
there you go.
Rastafari, right? When Rastafari gather, even from the early time when Rastafari start gathering, we gather to give praise to the Most High, but then we use herb as a holy sacrament. So now the government them used to beat up Rasta and break down them places and all this kind of thing, lock you up, and then until it came to pass that this is part of the Rasta way of life, or how they try to say part of your religion. So they gonna allow the Rasta them to dip on the grounds or in them church or whatever with them marijuana because their use of it is part of their culture, right? Okay, that was one of the original settings. In this time, the man bypass all of that because even when the man give a man a card to say where you could smoke it recreationally, right? and you could use it medicinally. But what happened to that use it sacramentally? Because that got to be in there too. Because now they're looking at the herb and them saying, well, this herb, no, this, you know what I mean, this healing. So, and all them learning now is, well, you could farm it, you could smoke it recreationally, like in the clubs or whatever, you know, and medicinally, you know, for illnesses or whatever. But what happened to the observation of this thing being a holy sacrament?
It goes back. You see when we're talking about the speed?
That's what dain'ja was saying. It goes back because they're not legalizing lands where they're legalizing
their thing. Correct.
With the other.
Whatnot. They don't take control of the market. And they know, like Las Vegas. Las Vegas have control over, okay, there's only you and this much people could do sour diesel. Only this person could do this and that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They don't allow take hold of the market. They do not want the world to know nothing about the sacrament.
Treat.
They do not want people to know.
The sacrament and they have no seeds in their thing.
Sacrament will lead to a more percentage of your brain being used. They want the depletion of the brain to continue.
Treat.
If you remember, if you check the statistics now of your percentage of your brain that you don't use is less than 20%. But if your whole cranium consists of the shape of your cranium is because it's covering your brain, right?
Yeah.
Now that's the majority of your headpiece, right? But you're only using 20% of that. That means that if you could tap into your full 100% of this, they can't come tell you, oh Jesus, walk and water. No, because guess what? Everybody's going to walk and water.
All
you
right.
see?
All right.
You wouldn't even be passed around a whole of it. And both sacraments separate, and we could have still connect and communicate with ones and one.
Yeah.
But it's through a cleansing of inner. Like when I tell you a franchise, I used to, as a youth, they teach us to understand. Right?
Aye.
Safari teach me to overstand. And now I as a big man, I have to learn to understand.
Alright. I was just coming to that there, you know. Yeah. That understanding must did it.
You went around for previous episodes when dain'ja talked about this, but we have covered this topic, right?
Yeah.
With the whole medical thing, right? What they pushing is CBD, right? With the whole legalization thing, what they putting is THC. Way more modified THC than you would get from your regular herbs or lambs, really, check?
Yeah.
So that's what they're pushing for, like, the whole sacrament thing, that gets swept under the rug, cause like, they don't want nobody to go that road. You either want to be or go para.
Right.
Recently, right? Up until recently, like, up until a couple years ago, there was no herb on earth that had over 25% THC in it. None. Zero.
Now they have it 80%.
80%.
No.
85.
8% THC, no. That the wax and these different things that they are doing this thing that they did with the food and they do the penetrate process.
Yeah.
They're raising up the THC. So this is my personal thought, right? This is dain'ja. I personally feel they're trying their best to pass the first marijuana in there. Because with all the nonsense going on, there's still up to this day is not one marijuana created death. Not one person. That's what the thing.
It started already with the synthetic marijuana. You can take the synthetic marijuana and then police can shoot you. That's a death.
Yeah, right. There's only one case, and it comes real close to them trying to relate it to marijuana related death. When they went recreational in Colorado, a youth from New York, right? You know, New York have their little steps them out the window where you could go out and you think outside your window and your fire escape, right?
Yeah.
The youth was in Colorado and he had just turned 21, so he went for his birthday, right? Took some edibles and burnt some wax or something and forget that he wasn't there. And open the window and step out and fall to his death. But the was a marijuana related death. He dead because he fell. They we kill him.
Yeah.
So we have to indulge in this practice because I have people, you know. As much as I live in California, 7 out in the place, I do not work for recreation. I don't do it alone. When I burn herb, I don't eat and partake of it. I don't eat one herb. I drink herb. I eat herb. I cook with herb. See what I'm saying? I don't make sure that it take something everybody because just how take my herbs, just take is no more, right? So that now smoking now is a problem. That's why I try to tell some of my Rasta brethren, when you go to partake in your herb, you have to pay attention to ask why you're adding.
Say it again. Say it again.
In your herb, you got to pay attention to all the way that you partake. From the paper, the type of pipe, some no smoke blunt, some no smoke blend, especially us island people.
Yeah.
We couldn't perceive the blend natural. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, you're right.
The man out there who don't bless the blend, you gotta bless your blend.
God.
And you say, tell me and you will always have problems for this blessing thing, my lad. Because guess what? You get so much different. And I used to sell blend because I figure, hey, if they want to kill themselves, I'm going to help them until I have to grow up and stop. I say, you know what? He's selling them up blend. The money ain't worth the debts that they caused.
Yeah.
I have to set trends. I have to push out my foot forward. And when you see her, I just say, what? I get blending there? Keep my head up high and say, no!
Hey, fire. Hey, respect you know, because watch, man guilty of burning the front yeah? But I overs that's just as you say, oh, we look at it like, yeah, the blend natural and real, but you're ignoring the facts, you see, and them in the route you want to take, you know, because me personally, when you look at it, that's why within Rastafari, we've got learn for we own self, you know, and don't really try like you's gotta know that certain things ain't right, you know. You got to know, and you see me even.
Because at a different franchise wicked it. See, remember how we say word and sound?
Aye.
I'm gonna deal with this what I heard through music. Okay?
Yes, aye.
And there is a Queen Africa and her last album that named Grabber. And the first words in the song is, yes, are you me talking? Rasta no act like them. And yes, I'm talking about the tobacco where you're smoking. If you're guilty, then you're just going bend. We burn ye then. That's the words in her song.
Yeah.
And she goes fact after fact after fact after fact. Because guess what?